Begin the quacking. Yes! Yes! That's right! Yes! Yes! Oh, there goes this strap, man. Okay, we get Renfri out too.
I have scores to settle.
Oh.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Oh, that's good. What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, please do so now. It would really help me out, as my next objective is to reach 6,000 subscribers. So today's deck is going to be a monsters deck, focusing on using relics. Leader ability that we're using is Fruits of Ysgith. Spawn a Guerilla fruit on an allied row of your choice. That's this token unit that you see here. It's also a Thrive unit. Keep that in mind. At the start of your turn, reset this ability if you don't control any fruits. So each round, you can basically spawn one of these Guerilla fruits throughout the game. So the way we're looking to synergize Fruits of Ysgith leader could be in combination with Bloody Mistress. Give her an extra token to get a greater boost from. You can also utilize it in combination with Offering and the Griffins, giving the Griffin a unit to destroy on deploy. As well as that, it's a nice engine that gives you points as the round goes on and can help contribute towards Sabbath as well, which is important with this deck. Stratagem we're using is Crystal Skull. Boost an allied unit by 4, give it Veil. The target for Crystal Skull in particular will be, you have the Self-Eaters to consider, and also the Witch Apprentices above all the other units there. So just to give them some protection, stop them from getting locked or perhaps poisoned. We want to keep those units strong and steady on the board because they're going to help us get round control as we get benefit from their abilities, okay? So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So to begin with, I've added the Drowner in this deck because it does help offsetting your opponent's road-locked units. And in particular, Scoia'tael has become very prevalent currently in this season. So to deal with Scoia'tael, I've added Drowner in this deck. You can Purify opponent's defender. Next move Scoia'tael to the range row of Drowner, for example. Of course, you could use it with any other target too. It's a Thrive unit, so as you play units that with a higher power than this, it's going to keep getting a boost. And as I said with the deploy, it's simply move an enemy unit to the other row, damage it by 2 points. So with the Drowner, it's kind of a card you're going to look to search for and use depending on your opponent's deck, what they're likely to play. If my opponent plays a Carapace leader ability, I'm already aware that they might be playing Scoia'tael, so I'm more likely to look to hold Drowner in my hand during the match. Otherwise, in some matches, you may just want to pass the Drowner off. We have Pella, simply to purify a unit. This could be your opponent's defender, if you wish to get through to their row for some reason. Also, we've got a lot of engines in this deck, so Pella is pretty good. You can remove a status, perhaps if one of your engines gets locked. We have 2 Lesser Witches. We're playing Truffle in this deck, so that's why they're in here. Deploy, spawn a base copy of Self in your graveyard. Bonded, spawn a base copy of Self on this row instead. So we kind of want to look to play the Lesser Witches with Truffle, and I believe it would be best done round 2. Like, you could open up with Truffle, you play one out from Truffle, and then you play your other 2 out for some pretty good points. And then you could use Offering on your leader ability fruit and bring one of those graveyard units, Lesser Witches from the graveyard back to the board, playing it, okay? Bear in mind with this deck, as we play it out, we do want to row stack our units because we've got a few Sabbath condition units. Got one Megascope in here. Choose a bronze allied unit. Timer 2. Spawn a base copy of picked unit on the right of Megascope. We do have a few good Megascope targets. You could use it on Griffin if you like. You could use it on Witch Apprentice for an extra engine. Self-Eaters seem to be a pretty good target too. So with Megascope, use it when those units are going to be coming out, obviously. I'd suggest round 1 or 2 you'd play that card. Spores to give our deck some control. This is a greedy list we're running. It's not a control deck at all. Usually that's how monsters decks run, you know, especially Sabbath kind of decks. They're going to be more of a greedy, high tempo, big point slam kind of emphasis. But anyway, just to add some kind of control in this list, we've got Spores to reset the power of a unit. So obviously what you want to do with Spores is target a unit that's boosted with a power above its base power. Okay, kind of a tall punish card in our deck. Scoia'tael, just because we got so many engines, I think having Pella and Ale is good. Boost the unit by 5, remove its lock. Double Witch Apprentice. Sabbath at the end of your turn, boost off by 2. All you have to know is that you need 25 or more points for this card's ability to be working. You can use one Witch Apprentice round 1, use the other round 2 if you like. 2 Gans in this deck. Increase this unit's base power by 2 for each adjacent relic. Plays most consistently with the Self-Eaters because they'll be dividing themselves, spawning a lot of base copy of themselves. So you'd look to play Gan with the Self-Eater in particular, but we also have a number of other relic cards that you could place this in between. So once again, stack your relics together so you can play this card effectively. You probably want to play this out round 1 and 2. 2 Griffins. We are playing them for deploy in this deck. And before you play the Griffin, click your leader ability, spawn a fruit on a row, and then deploy the Griffin onto that row and select that fruit that you just spawned. You definitely don't want to deploy the Griffin alone, because if there's no targets, the Griffin destroys itself. So look to set up Griffin early in the match, because Griffin is in this deck to work with Mamuna in particular. So you can go 1 Griffin round 1 and let Mamuna thin the other one out round 2. 2 Self-Eaters. Half this unit's base power, then spawn a copy with the same base power on this row. Whenever you play a relic, increase this unit's base power by 1. So it is an engine. We've got a lot of relics, so Self-Eater will play for pretty good value. You can imagine having a lot of Self-Eaters on a row and then playing your relic cards out. You get some pretty good boosting as the match goes on. So a nice way to open up into round 1 could be to play Self-Eater, give it stratagem, and play your relics out from there. Play 1 round 1, play the other subsequent rounds. Offering damage unit by 1. Play a bronze unit from your graveyard, giving it doomed. I like the fact that we can play a card from our graveyard through the death blow of this. So that could synergize with Self-Eaters. Say if you got Self-Eaters down and you play a relic from your graveyard, they're going to get a boost. Obviously what we're looking to do with this is the target will be leader. So we're spawning a 1 powered token with our leader. So time offering with leader, kill the fruit, and then play a unit of your choice from your graveyard. What I think is that we could use this to get a lesser witch from the graveyard when we're playing all our lesser witches out round 2 with Truffle. Knickers is just for consistency in this deck. Always have it in your deck and it's going to get thinned out to the board. The odds of Knickers coming out to the board increase with the less cards you have in your hand. The Beast, pretty strong engine. At the end of your turn, if this unit's not the unit with the highest power on the battlefield, boost it by 2. So you might want to look to play the Beast with Bloody Mistress, Witch Apprentices, Mamuna. Try to play it when there's units with a high base power or there's units with some big boosts accumulating, so Beast could really play for the best value possible. Play this as you like during a match. Most likely round 1 or 2 though, I believe it should come out. Ratcatcherus, whenever this unit's damaged, reduce its base power by 1. Sabbath, cancel the above ability. Whenever you play a relic, increase this unit's base power by 1. So it makes sense that you want to open up early in a round with Ratcatcheress. So round 1 or 2, I'd suggest playing the Ratcatcheress out. At worst, round 3, I guess she's still good. 9 power. We do have relics in this deck, so she can give us some points in any part of the match, I believe. I think Nilfgaard will play more consistently in this deck than my other lists, just because of the way the deck is built with the amount of gold cards in this deck and the thinning that's occurring. So you do have an increased possibility to play Nilfgaard round 1 for decent value, like ensuring that you're going to get what you want played through it. Obviously, there's a random aspect of this because you're looking at 2 random gold cards from your deck. Play one, place the other on top. You might want to consider playing this round 2 at best, because you do want to ensure you get all your gold cards by the end of a match. So the latest you want to play this is round 2. But I think in this deck, the way it's built, like after having Knickers thinned out to the board, after playing Quax, getting She Who Knows out, maybe round 1 it's still okay to play. So yeah, we've got the Unicorn here. This is like an anti-Renfri kind of play that we've added in this list, right? Because we know Renfri's very prevalent, which is why I've pretty much come around to this list, to be honest with you, because we do have the Unicorn here. You can slam this melee row, and let's hope we get the opponent's Renfri out from their deck and disable the use of their Renfri for the rest of the match. You know, it's a pretty Renfri heavy meta at the moment, so we can kind of combat Renfri through this card. So round 1, maybe late towards your last final few plays of round 1, play this melee row, ensuring that we have She Who Knows in deck before we do that. This grants us Sabbath for She Who Knows to most likely get that carryover for her, and also bricks a very good card of the opponent's, hopefully. So make sure you have enough room melee row to play this. Truffle. Spawn and play a bonded unit from your starting deck. That's going to be the lesser witches that we have. So you'll play 1 lesser witch through Truffle. We want to do this round 2. We want to open up into round 2 of Truffle, perhaps, and then start to look to play your lesser witches out subsequently. Nice thing I like about this is that it's got resilience, so if you don't use the order of the Golden Froth, that carries over. And we have She Who Knows as well, so we've got a few different resilience aspects in this deck. Bloody Mistress. At the end of your turn, spawn a Guernicora's fruit on both sides of this unit. Transform himself into Guernicora without changing power. So this is what this card will transform into. And what you have to know is the more fruits we have here, the greater her boost will be at the end of your turn. If you've got 2 fruits, she's boosting by 2. 3, boost by 3. For the maximum, with how this deck is built, we could do 3 fruits, right? She's going to do 2 fruits herself, and then we have Leader as well. So I suggest we use Bloody Mistress round 2, push really hard on the opponent, try to 2-0 them, bleed some good cards out. Got Mamuna. Banish a bronze unit from your graveyard, boost off by its power, summon a copy of it from your deck to this row. Be careful with the Sabbath. If we have Sabbath, you play the copy. I really have Mamuna in here to work with the Griffin, but I guess we do have some kind of backup plays if something happens. You can get some other cards out from the deck. As you see, we've got a number of duplicates here. But what you want to do is round 2, you may want to consider opening up into round 2 also with Mamuna. Just get that very high tempo point swing and put you in a good position to get Sabbath for your cards and 2-0 the opponent, hopefully. And She Who Knows, she's a resilience card. At the end of the round, give resilience to the highest base power unit. So that could be Ratcatcheress if she's played at that time with her, or she could give it to herself. So 25 or more points is required for Sabbath to occur. bear that in mind. It could even be smart to play Ratcatcheress round 2. So we get extra resilience carryover through She Who Knows. More beneficial that way. Like round 1, She Who Knows, get her out, get Sabbath. Round 2, carry the Sabbath over onto Ratcatcheress for round 3. Okay? Because Sabbath for her is consistent throughout the entire match. If you play her round 1, you can keep using her to get resilience. So we're not playing this out from our hand. We're looking to get it out with the unicorn, as I said. Now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy. So round one, the kind of cards you want to play out could pretty much be one of each copy of Self-Eater, Griffin, Gan, Witch Apprentice. You could play Megascope. In addition to that, maybe the Beast. And let's say at the end of all that, you play Quax, Meliro, you get Shehunez out, you get Resilience. Round two, you could play into it with Truffle, Lamuna. You can consider using Bloody Mistress. This deck has so much tempo, you could pretty much go for the 2-0 against the opponent. And we really want to play this deck out across shorter rounds, okay? Because it's really high tempo, engine based, and we're low on control. So we're strongest bleeding the opponent, going for shorter rounds in that sense. So push really hard round two if you want. Play all your engines out. Play your remaining bronze card copies out. If it looks like you can't 2-0 the opponent, of course, pass. Go for a short round three. And then play whatever else out you have left in your deck at that time. Hope you're going to enjoy the following matches. Thanks for your support as always. Sounds familiar. It's pretty strong, that one too, hey. I don't know. It's a very strong deck, that one, man.
Is there anyone here to whom I can entrust my missive?
Thank you. Likewise. Pretty fun to play. Okay, this is an interesting play. Probably doing the self-beater first. So we got Pella.
I wonder what those snares would have captured this time.
And do I roast stack? Probably not.
The realm of the living severs your chain. Abandon now your mortal stain.
Renfri Mill. Seeing all kinds. Any kind of Renfri you could possibly imagine. Could be this.
Then scurry along the floor.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm very happy to do so. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your support on YouTube.
I bring death.
Ah, what? Come on, man. You got bloody lucky.
Then take fly, eh?
Very lucky opponent. Well, we'll see.
Of sacrifice.
They've just got one mill card. Is it? Because they're doing this thing. Practitioner spam. Another lock, why not? Throw out all the locks you have. Yes! Yes! Oh, there goes this strap, man. Okay, we get Renfri out too.
I have scores to settle.
Oh, it's still good, man. It's still good. Wow. Well, Well, look, like, we got Renfri out, we got this out. What do they have left, man? Yeah. We've already found it. It's pretty good getting Vilgefortz out, man. I'll tell you what. Oh no. Oh, actually, we need to play one. Right. Hey, man. Wait, what else is in there? Oh, jeez. It's unlucky.
Magic dies. This world dies with it.
Right. Playing it again. You called it, my friend. I see a Renfri. Jeez. Scary stuff. Oh.
A better world.
I could do it like that. Maybe do it a bit different. Cantarella.
No one can hide from me.
Ah. Well done, man. Well done. It's actually good I didn't play,
I think.
well, if I played Nugglefire, that would have worked into that anyway. Yeah, same deal.
Hey, you are what you eat.
Who, the Cantarella? With Renfri, that coup?
Couldn't touch a hair
I got no
on my
idea.
head, she said.
Wow. Here we go. Like, they can play, even though they've got Renfri, they can play all kinds of stuff still. Because they'll put more cards in their deck. They do weird kind of, like, builds, and it still works. Like, they can play Scenario with Renfri. Some builds. Like, the last deck that I just versed, it had Scenario. True? So, they can still play like that.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
Have I tried Yaga? No. What do you think? Do you think it stands a chance, man? You play it?
The able ass.
Oh my goodness! Man. Yo, that is some sick luck. Two of my golds they
I
got.
think.
Like... Jeez Louise, man. Thank you for the prime sub. Hello Zeros, how are you, my friend? You have 2 notifications there. I'm so appreciative. You get 2. Oh man. Incredible, eh? So unlucky. That was a misplay from the opponent. Subbed yesterday, really? Appreciate it. Wait, what do we got left now? But we honestly got Jack left. Oh my god. I don't know, do I even need that, man? Sure. Oh, why not, dude? So what could I bring back that's like of value this stage, really? Megascope.
Impertinence is the one thing I cannot abide.
That worked out pretty good. Not sure what we're doing here. Better do this while I can.
We follow.
It is Renfri Mill, yeah. Nice. Even even with their luck. So start like that. Harmony.
I spend more
Okay.
time passing cards than I do
So they're playing like maybe Saskia, getting out harmony units.
They say you are what you eat.
I could still use that for Bloody Mistress, I guess. That's not so bad either.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Melody, and they cling to me like
Hey, what's up, Fox? How are you? Yeah. We're playing Relics. We got Unicorn in here to deal with Renfri.
With my death.
Livers awful deliciousness.
I could play that here. Maybe it's she who knows now. Oh, well, thanks. Always good to see you, my friend. goodness. They're going for it. They are really, really going for it. How far can I push my luck? So I think it's a 50-50 between which unit gets resilience. Like, it could be She Who Knows or Ratcatcheress, because they're both at 10 base power. Okay. Wow. Sorry, Renfri.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Yo, what's up, Geralt? How are you? Wow, okay. Well, we got Renfri out. We got full leader. We got Renfri out, leader, so that's not so bad. So they're playing Harmony. Maybe I keep that. No. Don't think so. Or we can use I can use that to pull out Bloody Mistress. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. It appears 2 of my notifications are coming up simultaneously. Sorry about that. For some reason. But thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Okay. So I've already played that out. We could just get Griffin out. Okay. Hey, what's up, Talk? How are you? So we'll see how we do it.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Yeah, it's Relics today, Wax. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. It's supposed to counter Renfri decks because we have Unicorn in here. So hopefully it can do that. This person's already played Renfri out, which is good for us. Abandoned girl.
Think good, I don't want it. Drink it yourself.
Living souls in your wake shall ne'er deign forget your sake.
I respect my apple will not leave Dracula. Not alive at any rate.
We're still looking ahead, like, pretty good, I think, in this situation. If I go Naglfar, I mean, should I do that? Or is that like overcommitting? I think we're definitely really good if I do it. So it's gonna be 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we get these ones out. This puts us in a good spot. Yes, playing Relics, my friends. What's up, bro? How are you? Sorry for the notifications, guys. I don't know why I have 2 triggering simultaneously.
Who may wants death on you? No one
Hey, what's
has
up,
to
Max?
bring
How are
the
you?
choice.
Should I just use the ale? Renfri's gang?
Together!
A pleasure to bleed you. Yeah, I work for the poor makers. Better than working for humans.
These are the skulls of my sisters, burned by your kind.
Good. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Thank you, appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. Especially when I'm playing monsters, I have a lot of fun. Okay. Maybe I'm getting rid of... Oh no, would they have that, They're playing Harmony. Maybe I keep the spores. Maybe I do. What are we using offering on? Shall I open up like this?
They say you are what you eat.
Yeah, they're running everything. If anything, we've got that for spores.
I'm so damn Ysgith. It's a pity I can never finish.
They're playing Cat Witcher. I don't know, I might still do it.
Livers are fucking delicious.
We've got everything. Even scenario in there.
My name? I don't recall. Got business for me?
Once you made a thing, you'll get anything. It's rude.
They're surprisingly clean.
It's looking good for us.
Happens.
Very good. We're gonna see that big owl-looking thing last, I think. That's bad.
Livers are fucking delicious.
Hey, I don't you?
Nice. Engine's cleaning up. There it is. That's why we kept spores. Yes, go. Lovely. Yeah. I'm gonna find her. Reveal yourself. Okay, they've just GG'd me. They're coming out. Now it's starting to sound like Prince Anseus from Northern Realms. On guard, to a jewel. Flo be the FBI of the stream, man. He be searching people up, finding out their address, their life history. Their occupation. Oh man. The legend flow.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
Ah, did they get... They may have pulled Renfri there. Yeah, true, brother, true. You're right, it happens to some people, hey? Those kinds of things.
Hearts, livers, awful.
Nugglefire looking good to me. Nugglefire feels nice in this deck. The amount of golds we have and what gets thinned out, it plays more consistent. Like in most decks when I use it, I wouldn't play it round 1. This one I feel like I can do it here. I could still try. True.
Not afraid? You should.
Well, usually what happens is if I verse someone, they just come on the stream right away. GG, thanks for the match, something like that, you know? So that's good. It's good in a way too. I don't have piggies.
No, I don't nibble at them. They'd fall right out.
A good luck charm. Mate, that's why I got the title there. The lucky one. I'm generating all forms of luck possible. It's gonna be Renfri, huh? What do you guys reckon? Renfri deck? Ah, True Flow, yeah. You got one too.
Good dwarf is a dead dwarf.
I'm so damned, Ysgith. It's a pity I can never finish.
Renfri for sure. Do you reckon they pulled Renfri with Triss? They usually do that, eh? Bro, a lot of points up, dude. Maybe I was the only one to do it then. Yeah, that's definitely what we're doing right now. Let's hopefully get Unicorn though. That would be best. Ah, crap.
Devoured only to be born anew.
Livers, awful deliciousness.
Mmm. They work out. I'm gonna damage her. And what are you gonna do now? Got her at 7. You can check my decks out on my YouTube channel if you like. There's playlists dedicated for each faction. I don't have that kind of a command here. What? How dare you hit She Who Knows? How dare you try to do that to her? What percentage of decks? You mean like how many people are playing her? Oh!
Damn it.
Oh my god. Let me see. Sup, Shira, how are you? It'd be the majority of players. If you're asking about how many people are playing, it'd be the majority. You can just tell by my streams. Like when you guys come on my stream, who do we verse? You know what I mean? It's usually Renfri. We've been versing Renfri for the majority. GG, my friend. Revenge for the shield wall, Sea Hill madness. That was a fun match, man. I laughed my ass off. Nah, well played. You're welcome, my friend. Thanks for your time. Offering to get another self-eater out. Oh, we have that. Okay. Thanks. So I want to save offering. I don't want my token to get boosted up, right? Because I have to kill it. Maybe self-eater?
They say you are what you eat.
So I could play the oh, what are they gonna do? What did they just take out? Okay, well, look, we could do it like this.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Didn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
That's great. Next can be, should just be Mistress right away.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Yeah, you broke my winning streak. You must really like Sea Hill. You're playing it in all kinds of factions possible. You pretty much smashed me, man. I had no chance.
Scurry along the floor.
Good on you. I think I've versed you like a few times now, huh?
Malitalas melons! You one dead thunderhead!
Hey, we're just going all in. Yes! Nice! don't know about ale. Probably come around to it. Yeah, Griffin's good. Take that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Puts it in there for the practitioners.
We can't let evil and spells spread.
Damage it by 2.
I'm so damn tasty.
Got some pretty good wins already. Let's find out. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Enjoy the double notification. We're spreading around extra positivity. Pretty good, how about you? What are they gonna play? Purge. Denied. You have been denied value.
Quick, move those hooves, or we'll both be ham.
Yeah, it's been a while, eh? I don't really see it played much. What do you guys think of the leader? Can be good?
Logic sows chaos.
Oh my goodness. Really now? Why?
Say no again at the dinner table. It's rude.
Throw one of these out?
Blueberries, blueberries. The lady of the woods.
Probably go this now. And we just get the round. Interesting.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Oh, that's good. With Dandelion, are you serious? Explain your list, man.
I can't wait.
Plays on?
Wicked flesh sizzle.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're playing on? Yeah, you kill that, and then what? Let's see what happens. I like to pass it these times. I just want to see what happens.
I only eat corpses. Except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Yeah.
They're Angusta and Angus.
Okay. Cool. Kraden gone, Brute gone. There's some pretty big threats. Thank you very much for following my friend. Appreciate that. I like this hand. I'll go far. We don't have it. I mean, we should probably look for Bloody Mistress. She's pretty good in these stages. Could work for bounties. I think they should go long round against me, because we're really high tempo. You know what I mean? Like, we can generate so many points so quick. I don't know if it's good to bleed me.
Evil's not going anywhere.
Just like that. Now we should really try to punish him.
My mom needs my help.
Right. I mean, I could play Sulfeater. Yeah, why not?
Hearts, livers, awful deliciousness.
And next, Vigilante.
Burn! Burn the witch!
Takes a bit of time to set up this strat, doesn't it?
Once you made a thing, no yell at the dinner table. It's rude.
This will probably be good like next round. It'll be nice to save that. I could also play this now.
These are the sons of my sisters. Burned by your
Nilfgaardian witches, really? Interesting. So like Letho, Orcs, those kinds of cards. They're pretty popular last few seasons ago.
Living souls in your wake shall ne'er deign forget your seek.
Looking good. Looking good, my friends. Tell you what. Seems we're doing alright. If I can leave Truffle, I think it's great. So far, I had a pretty good winning spree with this deck. Very happy. And a good thing is, like, it's got a counter for Renfri, true? If we're lucky. Like, with what the Unicorn pulls out. They're just preparing to pass, aren't they? Get rid of the bonded. Okay. Oh, I got one in there. Yeah, we're getting the card advantage. Like I said, man, probably shouldn't have taken that line. Because they're control deck. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's great, man. So good. Probably not now. And Megascope. Probably not. Maybe I should have kept spores. I mean, they got, yeah, okay. Maybe I should have kept it. Ooh. Drowner coming in. Mate. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy, my friends. I'm so happy. Drowner's actually really good to add in your decks at this time because it's real Kelly prevalent out there too. Not sure how we're going about this. Sabbath's always a bit weird in a short round, eh? That's one thing about playing these kinds of styles. Whale Harpooner. What does it do again? I haven't played that card in ages. it moves a card to the further side and damages it. Or it moves it to the other row as well. Mate, we're drowning them here. Ah, by the number of units on that row. On the other row, right? Yes, yes, yes. That's sick too, I like that. So Skelliger's got maybe a good option against Kelly then too. Thank you, Ash. Really appreciate the subscription, my friend. You're an absolute legend. We're giving you 2 notifications for that. What's this doing? Boost an allied witch hunter by 1. Should I just go like this? Maybe let's click it now. Good. Yep, yep. Oh, it's Scoundrel at 13.
Fall right out.
My goodness. Gotta keep that Sabbath. Come on. Let's win. It's your last card.
To the hill! And to a job well done.
Wow. Alright, Sea Jackal.
Battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Oh my gosh, this is so close, man. Yes! Oh, oh, and still.